In Bahrain, a new program was launched by the government to tackle the country's stray dogs crisis. The year-long program is being spearheaded by the Works, Municipalities Affairs and Urban Planning Ministry in partnership with private veterinary clinics. Lex Alviar reports from Bahrain.
We are at East Rafah, Bahrain, where a joint effort is being undertaken to carry out a trap, neuter, and release, or TNR program to help alleviate the growing population of stray dogs in Bahrain. Around 100 dogs were collected and brought on site to be neutered or spayed. The project has picked up a good stride through the efforts of local and international organizations and has seen fruition through its dedicated core coordinators, one of whom is Carrie Spores.
I moved to Bahrain in August, and I immediately became involved with the different rescue groups going out and feeding, and I recognized right away that this was a major issue in this country, and I felt like if I was going to live here, I needed to contribute to the country, and so my contribution has been two things: educating children at the school, and then also in the evenings helping to take care of the strays. So I sat down and I made about 20 to 25 inquiries online, asking different organizations around the world. I sent out an entire plea with what was happening in Bahrain and said, please help us. We need help. There is no resources here to help these animals. So Paul Maza, the professor from Cornell University, also the founder of FarVets, said, give me more information. I want to know, you've given me a detailed email, tell me more about Bahrain. So I spoke to him about living here, what it's like, and he then said, sure. So in August, we began communicating further, a lot of communication back and forth via email. And so I got in contact with Sheikha Marwa. I shared all of my email correspondence with her from Paul, with FarVets, and from there the ball started rolling, but it was extremely slow for something like this.
I see it very hopeful for the future. Obviously, like realistically, not every dog is going to find a home. However, one less dog on the streets is a big accomplishment for any animal lover, anyone who wants to see these animals find a good home, because every single one of them have potential with the proper love and compassion that they can get from an owner and from a family. Any of these dogs can be rehabilitated. Their aggression can be taken down, their anxiety can be taken down, and it really gives a lot more hope for them and hope for future animals. I think spaying and neutering the dogs now is definitely going to prevent this stray animal population in the future, which is definitely a great thing. The best option is to just nip it in the bud, and it's the most humane way. They get to live a full life without the possibility of creating more stray animal generations to continue living in the same turmoil that they themselves are living in.
By 2017, 18,000 stray dogs were estimated to be roaming the streets of Bahrain. Although there are several rescue groups operating on the island, little has been done to tackle the issue due to a lack of funds and general public awareness.
It is a joint effort between Tails Veterinary Center, Sheikha Marwa's new organization for animal protection and animal welfare advocacy. We have sponsors who are contributing to the food, to the cages, to the supplies. We've got California Pets, we've got My Pets, we have Azam Pet Center. So Bahrain Rescues, obviously we are the ones who are doing the groundwork. So it's kind of a joint effort from everybody's part. Ultimately, we hope that the government sees what a productive long-term solution that this is.
I'm the owner of Tails Veterinary Center, and we arranged most of the paperwork for the doctors and the medication and the licensing for this clinic to be supported and certified by the ministry. Of course, the project is more of a test approach at the moment. We are trying to test the water and see what kind of results we get. So far, the result is really promising. We've exceeded our targets.
The project has been fortunate to acquire support from various groups and establishments in the form of experts and professionals in the field. One of these is Dr. Paul Maza of FarVets, a non-profit organization from Seattle.
One of our missions is to come in and help communities see that they can take control and responsibility of the project on their own. And it's shown here. Sheikh Marwa and Royal Animal Welfare Society and all the animal welfare groups, Rescue Bahrain, have really stepped up to take control. So what it takes is a commitment from the community. Of course, we have the animal welfare organizations, but we need more commitment perhaps from the municipalities, the ministries, and the government to help support these projects. But we would love to go to other places. We've been to Thailand, but because of my heritage, I'm half Filipino, I would love to go to the Philippines and start this project as well. But it takes an invitation from community members and willing to help set up a project like this.
So this program not only aims to help address the concern of the stray dog population in Bahrain, but also to educate the general public that there is a better solution to address this issue. I am Lex Alviar, your Eagle News correspondent from Bahrain, and I am one with 25.